Welcome, Nesties. It's Netta from Netta's Nest. So I just wanted to give you guys not an update, but to let you know that I found some critters in my garden, and it was a cluster of black eggs on one of my struggling squash plant. I don't know what the eggs were. I think they're squash bug eggs. I'm not really sure, but that was the only one that I had found on all the plants. I think it was yesterday morning. So I got rid of most of the eggs. I got the plant nice and cleaned up. I was gonna throw it away, but I said, well, let me see what happens if I clean it up, because it was definitely on the struggle bus. And I was listening to one other gardener, and she said, start investigating what's in your yard. Start trying to figure out beneficial bugs from, what's the other word? Beneficial bugs from pests. I don't know the other word I'm looking for, but anyhow, you know what I mean. So I looked it up, couldn't find what it was. Something similar says squash bug eggs. I wasn't quite sure I've been preparing for this, and I'm looking through everything. So let me show you guys what I found. And this is the crazy thing. I clipped the leaf. I collected some of the eggs. I put it in a water bottle, and I just stuck it in there, and I put another leaf in there. I put a little opening on there, and I just let it sit there. And this is what happened in the past 24 hours. But mind you, I didn't do anything. I just put the leaf on the eggs were on the leaf, and I put it in the bucket, and I'll show you what happened. Hold tight. Oh, it's really sunny out here today. It's beautiful and warm. So this is let's see if I find a nice shady spot. So this is what I found amazing, is that somebody harvested or moved these eggs and put them here, when I know definitely I haven't knelt in a long time. That's good that I was able to do that, and put all the eggs on the side of the cup. So I kept looking in there. I'm like, well, who's moving the eggs, and how would they move? And then I looked a little closer, and there's a nice juicy little fella right there. You see him? He is growing. Now, I don't remember seeing him. I don't remember collecting him and putting him in there. All I remember is collecting all these eggs, and the eggs were on the plant, but they're now all alongside the container. So this is just my little experiment. This is from a girl who is scared of bugs. I don't care for caterpillars, worms, frogs, nothing. But I am crazy about this garden. So I have moved Chip. I have invested in my garden. I plan on feeding my family from my garden. So I need to see what's pestering my garden and what's going to be beneficial to my garden. But I got a funny feeling that this is not a good pest. Now, I did look up some creepy looking, I don't know what it was. It looked like predator. But I looked him up, and it's the nymph form of a ladybug. So I left him there, and I went back the other day and looked at him, and he's mutating. Why he's in the same spot as something else, but it looks like a ladybug that hadn't formed completely. I don't know. But I'll keep an eye on that. He's over there on the tomato bush. But these were on the squash, and this was the squash that was on the struggle bus. But what I truly find amazing is who's moving these eggs? How did they get on the corner? How did they get off the leaf? And there's Juicy Boy down there getting plump. So now that I see that this is a big green caterpillar, now I'm going to have to figure out who he is. So stay tuned, guys. I thought this was pretty neat, that how I was able to collect the bug eggs, put them in here, somebody moved them, and now we have a fat caterpillar running around inside the jar. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for listening. Tell somebody hello. Welcome to Netta's Nest. Thank you for coming into my house. Thank you for allowing me into your home, and have a great one.